I just freaking love it. That's why I love this man. He's a big guy. He's a big, massive piece of magic, and I just freaking love him. Josh Allen is my hot player of the week. And you were just talking about Kelsey being hot. Josh Allen is hot in every way for me too. I love him. I love him. You can't not love that segment. Hot players. And we have the person that knows all of the hot players. If you don't know, we have a guru on this show. Kate, go ahead and give it to us.
Well, this week I'm covering the favorites that are going to be like players of the year in certain categories. So I picked 4 categories. I picked the offensive rookie of the year, the defensive rookie of the year, the defensive player of the year, and MVP. But we're going to start with some rookie love since we were just talking about rookies and go over who right now are considered the favorites to win those categories. So for your favorites to win defensive rookie of the year, the candidates are Jalen Carter of the Eagles, Will Anderson Jr. of the Texans, Devon Witherspoon of the Seahawks, Christian Gonzalez of the Patriots, and Brian Branch of the Detroit Lions. All 5 of them were like amazing in college, and have come in and have been very good contributors to defense in the NFL. My pick would be, quite honestly, Will Anderson Jr. I think he's done amazing for the Texans in their defense. Personally speaking, Jalen Carter's done well for the Eagles, but Will has just been phenomenal. He's just a beast. One player from Alabama that I just always thoroughly enjoyed watching. Devon Witherspoon, yeah, he's done really good for the Seahawks as well. Gonzalez for the Patriots, it's been all right, but Brian Branch has been great when he's not injured. So, but my pick would be for Will Anderson Jr. from the Texans to win that award. And the favorites to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, Delilah precursored him earlier, C.J. Stroud of the Texans.
Woo!
Puka Nacua from the Rams.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson of the Colts. Dalton Kincaid from the Bills. And I mentioned Will Levis of the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good
because he's come in and done great things replacing their quarterback. But, C.J. Stroud. I can say this as a Michigan fan. I know he went to the school that I despise, but he has been amazing.
Yes, he has.
Amazing leading that Texans team. I mean, he has shown more poise and grace as a quarterback coming in that I've seen in a long time for a rookie. But yeah, Puka's done great for the Rams too. He's been very pivotal for them as well. So, and Anthony Richardson has come in to help the Colts at quarterback. We'll see. But my pick would be C.J. Stroud, to be honest with you. I don't know how you can deny him Offensive Rookie of the Year with his performance this year. He's just been lights out, balls out. His numbers have been up there with some of the greats in the league right now. Mm-hmm. So moving on, we have our favorites for Defensive Player of the Year. We have Myles Garrett. We have Micah Parsons. We have T.J. Watt. We have Max Crosby, and Danielle Hunter. Myles has been phenomenal. Phenomenal for the Browns. You hear his name all the time. So is your Micah Parsons. That's a tough one. There's a lot of great candidates in that one. Do you ladies have any?
She mentioned him, Sean. He was second.
She did.
Yeah, he was in for Offensive Rookie. But what do you? I don't know. We'll talk about it.
So who's your
favorite-
defensive guy? Who do you think? I'm sorry.
It's between Miles and Micah. It's really a tight race between those two. I have a feeling it maybe should be Micah, but I think Miles will get it.
But do you think Deron Bland with the record setting with the interceptions, maybe?
He's not in the hunt.
Wow.
He is not in the hunt. He's not up there for the favorites to get it.
Wow.
Yeah, she's just sharing
Yeah,
favorites
he's
based
not
on
in he's not in the hunt, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I do think Myles Garrett has had an outstanding year.
He's had a very
I don't
good
even
year.
see Micah beating Myles Garrett. He's been really, really, really top tier.
So, but here we go, the big kahuna, the MVP race right now.
Woo!
We have Mr. Lamar Jackson leading, followed by Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy. Believe it or not, Trevor Lawrence, his name has been thrown in there in the last few weeks. And then Christian McCaffrey being the only running back in this talk.
Yeah, I think he'll get offensive player.
He's been a phenomenal player for the 49ers. But I personally think, and I'm sorry, after last week's performance, Lamar Jackson definitely deserves it. They've won 13 games.
Yeah.
He's been balling out. Lamar has shown why he deserves to be in the league and why he deserves the money that the Ravens gave him and everything else. And, right now they're my team that I feel deserves the Super Bowl the most right now. Wouldn't that be something? 2 Harbaughs winning championships in the same year? I'm all for it.
Yeah, I think they'll give CMC Offensive Player of the Year. I do too. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But what are your thoughts on the rookie awards and MVP defensive players, ladies? Do you have any thoughts or comments?
I think CJ should definitely get Rookie of the Year. For a while before he got hurt, I think people forget, before he had that injury, he was out for a few weeks. He was in the MVP talks.
Yeah.
As a rookie, because that's how crazy talented he was. But again, I give credit to his coaches, his team. They built a team for this kid, and he took it and ran with it. And so I think he should 100% win Offensive Rookie of the Year. It makes the most sense. Defense, I got to pay more attention to a little bit more. But I do think you're right. I think with Will, I think he should get it. I think he's done more for that team. The Patriots, I mean,
we all know it. We all know it, Delilah. We all know it.
Yeah.
So I get Jalen Carter. I get why he's out there. It's not just how good he is. He just has that panache, that style, kind of like Sauce, right? He's just he's got the It's not just how good he is. He's got the personality. You know what I mean? And sometimes I feel that that's what gives these guys the edge.
Yeah.
It's not. And I'm not taking away from his talent. I'm just saying I think because he's got that personality, that's why I think he's in first. Because I do think Will has done a better job at defense just with that team and the Rams, especially the fact that they got a playoff spot, guys. No one ever thought that. People thought, they're hurt. It's not going to happen. They're going to the playoffs, And so that's that defense. That defense helped a lot,
Absolutely.
So I think, MVP should go to Lamar. That's it. That's my answer for that.
Love it. Absolutely.
No argument there. And I think CMC should get Offensive Player of the Year because that kid, I keep calling him kid, but it's because I realize how young they are, even though he's been in the league a few years.
Kid's us.
But CMC has been crazy. I mean, not just a running back. He can catch. We've seen him. He's fast. He's quick-footed. I mean, and for being he's short, guys. I don't think I realize how tiny he is.
He's a little pint.
And it don't matter. And so I think he'll get Offensive Player of the Year. And Lamar will get
defensive player.
Miles Garrett will get it.
Yeah, I'm digging
I
Miles
don't think
too.
that'll change. I think it'll be Miles.
Yeah, I like all of these picks. All the players that you had in there, I like them all. I think honorable mention should be Zay Flowers for Rookie of the Year because I mean,
Yeah, you're
yeah, we've
right.
seen
He's
Lamar, but we have seen Zay
yeah,
Flowers.
you're right.
Just when you thought Mark Andrews was, him going down was going to be it for the Ravens, Zay Flowers has just been out of this world. Puka Nakua out of this world. Man, but yeah, CMC, yeah,
Yep.
ballers. So yeah, I like all the picks. I think CMC definitely going to get that Offensive Player of the Year. Definitely well deserved. And Lamar, no question about him being the MVP. What you think, Nicole?
Well, I did some research and not too much, not too little, just enough. And
I love you.
what I've come up with was um, here we go. Prescott has been 8 seasons that he's had career seasons being active. Then we go forward into the passer rating. For this season, Purdy is number one at 113, and Dak Prescott is right behind him at 104. So I don't know. I'm going to give it to Purdy for that. Um, then on the other side, there was the defense, which I didn't get really into, but I do believe that Miles Garrett, I do like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
for him. So I'm gonna go with that. But that's kind of my feelings towards that.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Just the fact that you mentioned Prescott, you're my favorite. You're my favorite. But Kate, these were awesome players. You guys let us know who you guys thought, who should deserve it. We got all these categories. Let us know, please, because it's anybody's game right now. We got week
Mhm.
18. It is anybody's game, and we will see. The numbers are close. We will see. It could change in just 1 week. Let's see.